Let's see what MeatCanyon got to say, man. I always like reacted to his videos and shit. His shit is really dope. But let's see what the hell he got to say, cause interesting. Very, very interesting title here. Goodbye for now.
MeatCanyon, aka Papa Meat, aka Hunter, whatever. Haven't showed my face on this channel in a long, long time. Usually I'm in cartoon form because, you know, I make cartoons. It's silly. I'm not real. I am making this video. I don't know what I'm calling this video. I was thinking about calling it like goodbye. Things are changing. Things are definitely changing. This year has been very eye-opening for me. I have been doing these kinds of videos for like 5 years now, or coming up on 5 years. And I'm at this place where I just think I can do better, honestly. I think that like everything that I'm making now is in service to something negative. And by that, I mean uploading things every 2 weeks is all good and fun, but I feel like I'm doing it to try to get as many subscribers as I can, to try to make as much money as I can, you know, to keep this business floating up. I have this like weird fascination that I have to, you know, upload all the time and do all these things to be a part of the creator zeitgeist or culture. Maybe that's how I'll get respect from my peers and everything like that. And it just sucks, honestly. It's fucking terrible. If I'm gonna be completely transparent, I have not been very happy making any of these videos for a long time. It doesn't mean that I think that any of the stuff that I make is relatively bad, even though there's some people that say it is. That's hurtful, but I'll take it. You know, it is what it is. Some of it's not even criticism. All right, some of it's just downright mean, but that's okay. But like, yeah. I mean, like looking back
fuck
at
those
this year,
people.
the first video I made was Logan Paul steals your wallet. Yeah, he's a thief. You know,
right.
Is he a bad guy? I don't know him personally, but he does some dicey things. I don't know. But to make a cartoon about it, do I really give a shit at the end of the day? No. Velma has a panic attack. I mean, who cares? The show's bad. I mean, I don't know, right? The whole idea, I guess, is what I'm saying is that, like, the most fulfilling things I've made recently have been Melvin. Getting to know that character and getting to figure out what the fuck I want to do with him has been really fun. Smelly Smash Bros was a big one. Stink Fiend. All of these videos where I'm kind of like making my own monsters and stuff have been a lot more fulfilling, honestly. And while I don't want to completely ostracize my fan base because I know that you guys mostly show up for the parodies and stuff, I just want to be transparent that like moving forward, it's probably going to be a while until I make something again. I want to actually spend time making something that I enjoy, and I don't want to be put on this like pressure cooker to maintain this kind of upload schedule that really I'm the only person enforcing. It feels very counterproductive, and it's really been based in fear of like, how am I gonna pay my bills and all this stuff. But I have like another channel called Papa Meat that's doing really well, and if you haven't heard of that, feel free to check it out. We post like every few days, but that's becoming more of like my money maker actual job thing now. So I'm kind of at this place where I'm like, if this channel is supposed to be a place where I'm trying to actually creatively be genuine and be, you know, make something respectful or respectable, why the fuck am I trying to like put such a time limit on everything? It doesn't make sense. Everything doesn't seem to make sense right now. And I definitely am not quitting making cartoons. I'm definitely not like swearing off parodies even. Maybe there could be a time down the line where I'm like, I want to make a parody of Bluey. Nightmare Fuel Bluey. Yeah. Whoa! Oh my god! You know, who knows? If I have the idea and I want to make it, I'll fucking make it. But I'm not gonna point a gun at the back of my head anymore and be like, Bluey's red hot right now. I gotta get in there while the getting's good. I'm not gonna do it anymore. I can't. I'm not gonna do it. So I just wanted to say, I'm not gonna put a time limit also when I'm gonna come back or anything, but I just want you to know that like, there's been times before where creators I like just kind of stop uploading. I don't know if you've ever had that happen too, but I just wanted to give the respect back I think that you all deserve, because for 4 to 5 years now, you guys have completely changed my life. You've completely given so much purpose and meaning to this thing that I love. And I think that that's awesome. And I wanted to just make sure that that respect was shown by this creative change, or even not even creative change, this change that is going to happen, that is happening. I just wanted you all to be aware of it, to whoever wanted to click on this video, whoever cares. All right, because it sucks being left in the dark about things. So if you do legitimately enjoy the stuff that I do and you're kind of like, what's happening, just know that like there are things being made. This isn't a stop to anything, but I want to be able to upload a video and have it be art.
Right.
I want it to be something that's like, you know, even if it gets a fraction of the views or attention of something else, I can at least be like, damn, that was cool. I'm happy that I made that. And I think that right now the biggest limitation is my own fear of change and time. Those are the two enemies that I'm facing. So I
Right.
just wanted to let y'all know that that's really where I'm going here, and that I just wanted to give an extreme thank you to all of the patrons that have supported me and these cartoons and will continue to support these.
Oh, you know we're gonna continue to support you over here, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been reacting to shit and seeing like other people react to your stuff, you know, for years, man. Like Dante, shout out to Dante. You know, he reacts to a lot of your stuff, you know, and they be funny as hell. I know I've cracked up laughing at a lot of them, but I get it though. Like I understand, you know, wanting to take breaks or wanting to kind of switch some things up, change some things. And I'm going to always be a advocate of that for creators not to feel, you know, stagnant or not to feel like, you know, they can't ever change because, you know, they're scared of, you know, like, nah, man, like, dude, at the end of the day, you gotta feel, you know, comfortable within yourself. You know, you're the one uploading the content. You're the one creating it. You know, you're the one editing it. You're the one doing all that stuff, man. So, you know, listen, man, if a couple people don't like it in the comment section, man, they can go and fuck themselves straight up because it's really not up to them. You know, yeah, like, you know, you make videos for people to consume it. But at the end of the day, man, like you have your own life and you have things that nobody knows what goes on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So listen, if whatever you feel like you got to do that shit, bruh. Do that shit.
Bigger, more ambitious projects that I think are going to be just awesome. And I really hope that people are stoked about the future of what we have in store. Because I really do think that with time, I think that we're going to make a lot of stuff that's a lot more evergreen, a lot more genuine, special, soulful, colorful. Other words that breathe life, that's
Right.
fun, and you know, you can be proud to watch, you can be proud to be a fan, kind of thing. And just to thank you to all the viewers who have stuck with me for all this time and this upload schedule, and you know, have endured all of these videos throughout the years.
Excuse me.
They've been so fun to make, but at this point in time, I think it's time to change. I think that it's time to reevaluate kind of how I approach these videos and how I approach storytelling in general. And I'm very, very excited. I know it looks like I'm dead inside, but that's just because I'm very tired from really this entire year. The last 4 years have been extremely draining. So hopefully next time you see me, I'll be like 150 pounds lighter. Maybe. Healthy. I'll get good sleep. That'll be nice. And also, you know, like I said too, if you're wanting more consistent stuff, if you just like looking at my pretty face, or if you think that you would enjoy seeing more of like some of the other wacky ideas that we do, I do have my Papa Meat channel. It's seriously so fun. It's incredible how easy things can feel and be whenever you're having fun making them.
I'm telling you, man, I get it. I understand it. I mean, I may not have like 1,000,001 fucking subscribers and all that, but the feeling is the same. You know, like when I switched up my content from doing reactions like on the main channel, like music reactions and shit, you know, I did lose a couple of subscribers, man. I did lose, you know, some support, you know, but I can't, at the end of the day, I can't be but so mad because, you know, if you come to someone's platform for a specific thing and they stop doing that thing, then, you know, it becomes, like why follow you then, right? Like, you know, like it'd be like Instagram. Like if I came to follow you for, you know, gym tips and health stuff, and then all of a sudden you start making music, you know what I mean? It's like I didn't really follow you for that, so I can't blame people for leaving. You know what I mean? But that is a reality that, you know, you face, right? Like people come to you for certain types of content. You know, you decide that, hey, listen, this doesn't really suit me anymore. This doesn't really fit what I want to do or the direction that I want to go. So I'm going to, you know, change some things. Maybe not change it entirely, you know, but just kind of change maybe the frequency in which you do it, or, you know, the style in which you do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for that. I am all for that. I've done it. I know a bunch of other creators that have done it. It's a hard thing, especially when you raking in, a good chunk of change from it, right? Because let's be real. Like, if you got 1 million+ subscribers, hell, even if you have like 300, 400,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying? Like, you should be decent enough, like well off, right? Like, you should be decently well off to the point where, money shouldn't really like be a factor for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be good enough financially. You know what I mean? Like, if you're taking care of yourself, you're not out here, spending all frivolously and all that kind of shit. So, I could tell that this is really just a mental thing for him. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm all for that. I'm all for that, man. And he said it himself, like, he basically has a lot more fun doing what he's doing on his other channel versus doing, what he's doing on the main channel. Now he'll still create content, but he's just going to go about it a different way. And I can't even be mad at it, because I know animation and, graphic design and drawing stuff and all that kind of stuff. Like, that shit takes a lot of time, takes a lot of effort. You know what I mean? And you just got to really be consistent with it. And it's hard to do that, with that style of content, number one. And then it's just hard to do it, to upload content consistently, period. Right? Like, it doesn't matter what type of content you're making. It's just difficult, period, to do it, because especially the older you get, you got more responsibilities, more things you got going on. So, it just becomes tough. It just becomes difficult. But, listen, man, I'm going to always say, look out for yourself, man. Because at the end of the day, that's who got your back, especially in this world of content creation, man. You got to, look out for yourself, man. You know what I mean? You got to look yourself in the mirror. You're the one that goes to bed at night. You're the one that has to look yourself in the mirror. You're the one that has to get up and wash your ass and do all that kind of shit. And your subscribers ain't going to do it for you. You know what I mean? So, you got to look out for what suits you best. And, that's cool.
Got just so much awesome stuff planned there, where we're going to be taking a lot of the animators that have been working with me on this channel and incorporating that into like a Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of vibe on that channel, with 2D and live action mixed together. We have big ass puppets planned, we have props, we have VFX, we have sets we're building. Really, right now that channel is just like exploding with creativity and so much love that it's really shined a light on how limiting this channel is right now, and how I want to get it back to feeling fun again. And that's a perpetual thing about evolving. If I did this forever, and I've been seeing this thing for years. It's the same thing over and over again. Try making cartoons every 2 weeks. For
yeah, man.
Years and try to tell me you're not gonna read.
Fuck you. What the hell? Man, fuck out of here. All right, it's animation. You know how bad, how insanely hard that is to do, to draw and then be consistent with drawing, and then do the voiceovers and then do the editing and all that kind of shit. Like, man, fuck out of here. All right, them haters in the comments, man, seriously, fuck them. For real, fuck them.
Recycle some ideas, dude. All right. But all in all, I just wanted to say thank you so much. And like I said, if you came to the channel for the parodies and primarily the parodies and stuff, I appreciate you. I don't know how much of that's going to be in the future. Not saying it's going to be none, but might be a while. So if you're just like, if you're tipping the cap here, then I appreciate you for stopping by. For everybody else who has supported the channel, who is looking forward to the future and that kind of thing, I just want to say thank you so much for your support. This year has been such an eye-opener, and I just want to say thank you for everybody who has shown up, shared the videos, commented, left so many nice comments. All the comments, I do see them, and I appreciate it. Even some of those nasty ones. But I appreciate you, and I do look forward to seeing you sometime in the future. I don't know when that will be, but just know that I got some stuff brewing. Just give me some time, and I hope that whenever I come back, it can be something that you're all really stoked with as well. I've done so much on this channel already. I've had the viral videos, I've gained the bunch of subs, all that kind of stuff. You get all the views and everything, and then you kind of find out that, oh shit, that doesn't translate to fulfillment. It doesn't translate to respect. It doesn't translate to the overarching goal of what I'm trying to do, which...
Man, this dude is preaching right now, man. This dude is preaching, bro. And I'm so glad he figured that out. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, this dude is preaching right now, man. Bro, I get what he's saying, man. This, I love this. I love it, man. Like you grind so hard for something, and you get it only to understand that the views and the money and all that kind of shit does not fulfill you, bro. Because I know a lot, a lot of fucking content creators out here that are doing a whole bunch of content that they cannot fucking stand only for that fucking check at the end of the month. Or yeah, the beginning of the month, whatever. Like they doing something that they really don't like and that they hate to do, but because it's bringing in views and money and all of that, likes and comments, all that shit, they do it. They stick with it. They just kind of grind through that, but they don't truly enjoy it, and so it becomes another job. Not saying that I mean, obviously this is going to be a job, but for a good amount of people, this is really a hobby. That can kind of set you up financially. In the future for a good amount of time. But at the end of the day, like if you don't feel comfortable doing this, then it's gonna show in the work. You know what I mean? And I'm just glad that he realized that. Listen, like he said, I was uploading consistently, trying to really put out my content for real, and really just be respected amongst my peers in the YouTube space and the content creator space. Right? Because that's what you got to do, right? You got to upload consistently, and you got to really put that time into your work. Which is true to an extent, but at the end of the day, like I said, the older you get, the more I'm saying, you may not like the content that you were once doing. You may have liked it when you were 13, 14, 15, but then as you get older, 19, 20, 21, you like, what, I don't really want to do that shit no more. Let me move on. Hell, then when you get 25, 26, 27, you kind of move on from that thing. So people have to understand that, man. Like, you're human beings at the end of the day. We are human beings at the end of the day as content creators, YouTubers, whatever. And things will change eventually. You know what I'm saying? And but I understand why some people choose to stick with doing what they've been doing, even though they don't really want to do it, because it pays the bills, right? Like, it's hard to kind of stop doing something when you don't know what the ramifications will be, right? When you don't know what the outcome will be if you stop doing it, especially something that made you successful, right? And then you turn around and want to do something else. Like, nobody really likes to play with their food like that, and I get it, but the fulfillment that you get from doing something that you actually want to do is worth more than all of that, man. The peace of mind really is what he's talking about, right? He's talking about peace of mind because he can go create the content he wants to create. Not saying that he don't like the MeatCanyon stuff that he was doing, right? The regular uploads and videos he was doing, but you kind of want to expand, right? You kind of want to try different things, do different things, you know what I'm saying? And that's what, relating it to myself, that's what I've been able to do, on my main channel, you know what I'm saying? Like, the reaction space can be very taxing. It can be very annoying, and it could be very low-key toxic. And I've spoken about this in a few videos, but it could be low-key toxic. The reaction community, the reaction space. A lot of reactors out there have mad egos for no fucking reason. Don't make no sense. Like, yo, like, you're reacting to somebody else's shit. Why is it that you got all of this ego? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just be a bunch of that going on, from a lot of dudes out there. I ain't gonna name names, but it just be like, yo, like, yeah, a lot of people be full of themselves, man. And and then you got the hate in the comment sections. Then you got the copyright claims. It just be a lot of shit, man. So you just say fuck it, and you move on to do something else. And I always wondered why that was. Like, why I would see other reactors kind of stop doing reactions and do something else, right? Because I'm like, yo, like, you know, when I started doing it, I was getting views and, you know, subscribers and all kind of stuff, and you know, I would get a little bit of money, not a lot, you know, but I would be like, why are people quitting? And as I got older and I kept doing it, I realized why. You know, it's just not fulfilling, and I understand exactly what MeatCanyon is saying, man. All that shit you thought would be fulfilling as a creator is just not. It's not. What's more fulfilling is doing what you want to do, creating what you want to create, and putting it out whether you get paid or not. You feel me? Whether you get paid or not, man. Don't just follow trends, man. Follow what your heart is telling you.
Is make videos that will hopefully be here long after I'm gone, if the site is still up, or can be viewed many years from now and still be, you know, people, it can still put a smile or terror in people's face. That's fun, but you find out very quickly that just because you get all these things, it really doesn't translate to, you know, great positive
happiness. Yeah.
So instead of chasing those now, I'd like to just be, I guess, take that more genuine approach of wanting to make something just because I think it's awesome, and not because I think it would just do good numbers wise, if that makes sense. So take care, everybody. Have a good rest of your holidays, and we'll be seeing you soon. I'm not gonna say Happy New Year. You can fuck yourself in the Happy New Year.
But I get it, man. I get exactly what he said, man. That's you know, that is clap worthy right there, bruh. That's clap worthy right there. I love that. I love that, man. Seriously. Do what makes you fucking happy, bruh. For real. You know? Yeah, and I love that the comments are being very you know, very positive about it. You know, but fuck these haters, man. These haters, dog. Like, come on, man. They have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, especially when it comes to graphic designers. Like, come on, man. Like, that's hard work right there. For real. But yeah, man. MeatCanyon, we love you over here, man. Keep doing your thing. And yeah, man. Keep doing your thing.